Hey everybody. Now let's review two clown films that I've recently seen, or mostly thoughts. Stitches. Stitches is about a crummy clown that pretty much goes to a kid's party and all that. And the kids really hate him. He's bad. He's terrible as a clown. The kids throw shit at him and all that until they tie his shoelaces together and just pretty much kill him. 6 years later, when the kid that had the birthday party and such just really is still haunted about Stitch's death and such. After what he saw, the rituals the clowns did near the cemetery and all that, and it just really sticks to his mind that one day Stitches is going to come back. Is going to come back. So yeah. So he has a party and invites a lot of people, and yeah, Stitches comes back, and hilarity ensues. Just really a fun film. I have to say, a lot of the kids are generic type characters and all that, but the story itself, you just really cannot wait until Stitches comes back. Comes back and all that, and starts killing somebody. So Stitches comes back and gets revenge on all the kids that wronged him and all that. Just really made fun of him, threw shit at him, and the main kid that really pretty much tied his shoelaces together and such. You got a killing from a bike pump, a can opener, and all sorts of different death scenes. I wish that there was a lot more death scenes in this film, but still, it's a lot interesting, a lot more interesting than the way I'm saying it. The film, I first saw it on Netflix. Wanted to watch it. It seemed really funny. One scene that I really liked in the film was him on the little trikey and everything, just really riding it and such. It's just really funny. A clown riding a little trikey, a demonic clown, evil clown, and such. Yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say about the film. Would I recommend the film? Yes. Not the greatest clown film ever made, but really fun film to watch. I think the film itself comes from Ireland, so a lot of foreign films either be clown films or other type of other horror related creatures or whatsoever. To me, a lot of times are way better foreign and all that, mostly because they have, in my own honest opinion, control of a lot of what they do and such. Compared to the States, it's not that I want to bitch, moan, and complain about a lot of the independent little studios and all that, but pretty much it's always the same stuff they do. If a certain person, let's say, does a werewolf film, they'll all do a werewolf film, or pretty much it's mostly always creature films. It's pretty. They're pretty good. A lot of times they're pretty good, but it's always the same fucking type of storyline. There's no imaginativity. There's probably trauma, in which I just cannot wait until Return to Class Nukem High Volume 2 comes out. Part 2 of Volume 2 comes out on on Blu-ray DVD next year probably, because they're going to show it at festivals and such. So looks really gory and amazing. But anyways, back to Stitches. Probably out of possible 5, I'd probably give this film 3.5, probably a 4 out of 5. I loved it that much, just mostly for the death scenes and everything, just really funny, and the way he actually kills the kids. The next one is Clown. On a kid's birthday, he was supposed to get a clown, but the company double booked. So his father pretty much saw a clown costume and everything. He's a realtor, so he saw a chest and opened that and saw a costume and everything. And yeah, just really entertains the kids and such. But later on, he's trying to remove the costume and everything, but he can't. He can't really remove the costume. He's wondering why. So he finds somebody that actually has a history with the costume and everything, and just really explains to him, and probably tries to kill him. That it's not a costume, it's skin from a demonic clown. It's pretty much him transforming into a demon during the film and such. So yeah, really love the film. Just really a slow build from beginning to end. The ending could have been a little better, but it was good for what it was. Yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say about the film. John Watts, many years prior to doing this film, actually did a short and I think producer or directed by Eli Roth or something like that. Doesn't really come to mind right now. And he pretty much talks about this. Eli Roth pretty much talks about this in the documentary, or a little short DM on there. Pretty much a lot of people call him and say congratulations about the movie, the short that you did and such. Just really scratches his head. What? I didn't do nothing. And he goes online and finds a little short film of Clown. So he calls John Watts and such, and just really says, I'll produce this film. You just direct it, I'll produce it. And it became Clown. The one thing I have to say is I'm not a big Eli Roth fan, but this right here, if he only produced it, I just purchased it because he only produced it. I don't like Eli Roth. I've never liked any of his films. I'm not really that big of a Eli Roth fan. Mostly a lot of his films don't click with me. They're mostly they really don't make sense to me. Honestly, for a lot of you guys out there, you love Eli Roth, good for you. But me, I have to have a little more story, a little more background to a lot of the characters and such. Just not an entire gory film. I'm basically in my 30s right now, and I want something better. My early 20s, I watched a lot of gory shit and such, but I just really want to have something a little better story-wise. And Clown was really what I was looking for. Pretty much between Stitches and Clown, I would choose Stitches, mostly because of the fun death scenes and everything. Clown is a little more serious and than Stitches and such. Stitches is mostly a comedy. This one's a horror, mostly typical, not typical, but I mean mostly horror type film and everything. Not really anything really funny in the film. So yeah, it seems that a lot of people are doing clown films recently. I don't know why. I don't know what the craze is about clown films, but yeah, it's pretty much is clowns scare a lot of people. To be honest, I'm not really scared of clowns. I've probably one of my, if I have to say, probably one of my all-time favorite clown films, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love the film. Since the day I saw it, fell in love with the film. Pennywise from It. Love him. Just really fell madly in love with the character. Just really fell madly in love with the character. Just really doesn't sound good, but yeah. Just really scary. But the remake of It, the clown seems really scarier than Pennywise, the original Pennywise of, I think originally it was a made-for-TV movie, so they couldn't go too deep into the story and such. But I heard that the remake is going to be faithful to the Stephen King novel, and the fucking Stephen King novel, I remember renting it at school, was this fucking thick, probably close to 1,000 pages, like really, really a humongous fucking long story. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say about those two films. Um, if any of you guys out there do have certain clown films that I've never seen that really pretty much that you've seen that I probably think I would like, in the bottom. Goodbye, everybody.